Thank you for staying with us, golf fans. As you can see, we've moved the tables and chairs out. We've got a floor space for some activity, and the activity we're going to be talking about. And we've got a special guest here with us who's going to be demonstrating some of these activities.
Mr. Adam Poole from
Seattle,
Washington.
I wanted to say Chris Poole.
Adam Poole from Seattle, Washington has joined us.
You came all the way out here from Seattle to be a post-grad student with the JPGA, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. So how's that working out for you?
It's working great. I've been having a lot of fun so far, and I think I'm definitely improving my golf. So.
He just finished 7th in his last tournament up at Furman 2 weeks ago, so yeah, he's made some nice steps. And what we'd like to do today is show everybody at home some of the exercises that we put our students through on a regular basis at the JPGA. It's been 3 days a week until the time change, and now it's 4 days a week, and we thought they might get a kick out of seeing some of the things the students do.
And you do these typically in the morning,
In the morning with the post-grad students, in the evening with the undergrad students.
Gotcha. So his work
He gets
starts
his
early.
in the morning, yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to give it to you. You guys show our viewers what you're doing.
What we generally do when the students first get ready to work out is we have them do a little cardio, generally a mile or two run or do a little work on the bike or elliptical. Then we have them use a foam roller a little bit. If we have time, we'll show you that. If not, we'll wait for that for another show. But we're going to do a few of the stretches to start out that we have them do before we get into some of the other exercise. So Adam, if you'd get down and let's do the Cobra first. This is where we try to take the spine and we try to really go ahead and spread it out the opposite way of the way it works most of the time. And we have the students, as you can see, Adam has really got himself very up and down here. I know that I do this with him and I can't get up quite that high.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, and this, like I said, really loosens up, especially the thoracic region in the middle of the back, the part where we need separation. And this really does the trick. Okay, now if you go ahead and get in a plank position for me, and this is the one the students don't like at all. This is a plank. Okay, the plank is where they're just on their toes and their forearms, and they're supporting themselves. Lift your butt up a little bit for me if you would. This is something you want to avoid, is having a high rear end when you plank, because that disengages the abdominal muscles. Go ahead and put it back down a little bit. Generally, we have the students do this from anywhere from 90, a minute and a half, to 180 seconds. Usually we do it for 2 minutes when we work out in the morning.
So a high rear end is not good in this position?
A high rear end is not good because it's going to disengage the abdominal muscles, and we want this to be a core exercise.
All into the core.
We want them to do everything. Okay, let's get in the all fours position. So let's do the bird dog. This is one right here that works on his core and his coordination. Okay, this is one where the leg goes up. It works on the glutes too, where he's just picking up the left arm and the right leg.
Wow.
Okay, like I said, you can't do this while you're chewing gum. It gets to be a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Okay, and he'll do the other side too, do the other side also. We usually have them do 12, 12, 12, 12.
And then what kind of rest intervals are you talking about?
They're just go, go, go. And then right off of that, let's do some hip circles, okay? Get that hip and the knee way up in the air. So they'll do 12 of the bird dogs on both sides twice, then they hop right into these because we want to get the cardio going a little bit too.
And he's making this look very easy.
Yes, he is.
This isn't easy.
That's why I said at home, you know, we'd like to see some people give this a try, because I think you're going to find it's going to tighten up your core and make it so you have better hand-eye coordination in general.
Great.
Okay? All right. After that, we're going to stretch him out a little bit. Okay, if you would, I'm just going to move your mic here. Why don't you lay down on your back for me? Okay, we just want to make sure this is out of the way for a sec. Okay, right leg up in the air. Now this is what we call leg up and over, because this starts to help now that he's warmed up with body separation, which helps us get our big turn, makes it so you have a little bit more power. Going to keep his right legs up, going to keep his right shoulder down, and as you can see, I'm taking and bending him all the way down, and we'll have him stay in that position for a good 30 seconds, and we'll do this 3 times. Because this is really going to do a great job, like I said, of loosening up. You get some nice stretch in the thoracic region, you get some nice stretching here in the hip region, and it makes it so we can get good body separation when we swing.
If that were me, you'd be calling the Hilton Head EMS right now.
Okay, you can get on back up there now.
My hip would have snapped.
Well, we definitely want people with artificial limbs to not go ahead and do this, because it's not going to be conducive to what the doctor wants. Okay, after that, then we start getting into some of the fun exercises. We have a 65 physio ball. Adam, if you just hop up on that for me. And this is the one exercise that a lot of the students cannot do when they first come to us, and that is balance themselves on the physio ball. And this is great for the core and what we call their proprioception. Proprioception is being able to balance yourself in an unstable environment. And obviously we have that on the ball. And after, if I may have, you can give him the club now, Daniel.
There you go.
And now that he's gotten better at that, we have the students actually go ahead and make a few swings right there.
Wow.
Yeah, and this once again works on his core stability during the swing and works on his hand-eye coordination.
Adam, what are you doing to maintain that balance? I mean, because obviously you're doing some weight shifting. How are
Yeah.
you not falling off that ball?
Well, we just started working with the club just a couple weeks ago, and it takes a lot of, you have to do this, just you and the ball first, and it takes a lot of, getting used to. At first I couldn't do it, and then after a while your core starts to build strength, and really don't have to think about it after you do it a lot. You just
We wanted to kick in automatically.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that helped him with his golf swing because he had a lot of movement in his golf swing before Daniel, and since then he's really tightened things up and has gotten considerably better.
His movement, Chris, basically is in essence staying within his shoulder lines.
He's staying right there. He's got total control of his body, and the better he gets at this, the more he's going to see that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Actually, we can put that ball back down if you would. Okay. On your back there, why don't you face that way? Yeah, these are called Russian twists right here. Go ahead and roll off the ball for me. And do a little side to side for me. And these are things you can do in the gym if you have your own home gym. Simply put, this is one of the exercises that once again is going to help you with your core, going to help you with some body separation and make it so you're a little steadier over the golf ball.
Wow.
Okay, you can stand right up. So like I said, we wanted to touch today upon a few of the exercises that we do just so the viewers can see some of the fun things we have the students do. And like I said, we do it on a regular basis. And this is as big an element, this physical fitness part, as having them out on the golf course practicing, because the better control they get of their body, the better the control they're going to have during their golf swing.
No question. I can even see what he's done here. He's got a little perspiration going.
We already worked him out earlier today.
This is really intense, very concentrated stuff, though.
Yes, it is.
And obviously his results are starting to bear out. So.
They are.
All right, man.
More success. Thanks for being on with me today.
My goal is to learn to do just maybe one or two of those things. This guy's pretty good. Guys, great segment. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be watching your progress.
Thank you.
When we come back, we are going to be talking the Hilton Head Savannah Amateur Golf Tour with a few special guests. Stay with us.